Hi Cancer, welcome to June 2018. Now, as you move into June, you have beautiful Venus in your sign. Venus is the goddess of love, beauty, and money, abundance. And she's making a delicious grand trine with your other sister signs, Pisces, Neptune and Pisces, and Jupiter and Scorpio. So the first weekend in June is amazing. And for you, it's spiritual and romantic and creative. So it's a wonderful energy for you to be creative, meet a soulmate, have fun, play, go on a spiritual retreat, travel, do a beauty makeover, something nice for yourself. Awesome. Perfect energy. The Sun will couple with Mercury on the 5th, and that could be a very insightful time for you, that you are gaining insight into your own subconscious, what motivates you, what drives you intuitively. Your dreams could be incredibly revealing. So that's a great day too to pay attention to the universe and do that quiet work, meditative work. Meditate and get out in nature. Now Mercury enters Cancer on the 12th, and we have the Gemini new moon on the 13th. Now that new moon is behind the scenes with you because you're getting ready for your birthday cycle, which is coming up next. And so the new moon is tucked away in that area of working behind the scenes. So for you, it could be about, new moons are new starts, but for you, it could be about completing something or finishing something. You could be finishing a project. You could be completing something, getting it ready to sell or launch. Mercury is in your sign. Now, Mercury is being opposed by Saturn at the time of the new moon. And Saturn is in that area of other people, relationships. This is going to be a hypersensitive month for all of us. Like, you're going to notice that people are way sensitive. And you want to be aware that, you don't want to get into some long-lasting feud with a loved one that could happen here at the time of this new moon. And, it could, even on the 14th and the 15th as well. So be aware of that you could find yourself getting into some long-lasting feud with a loved one, because that's Mercury and Saturn at odds with each other. And you would be Mercury because it's in Cancer, and Saturn could be a partner, it could be an authority figure in the family, it could be, someone that is important to you. And just be aware that there could be this power struggle going on with the two of you. And not that you're supposed to give up on what's right for you or not stand up for yourself, not at all. It's just that people can be taking things the wrong way. With Saturn opposing Mercury, people can take things the wrong way. It can create negative thinking. It can create a serious conflict of points of view, that you see it one way, the other person sees it the other way, or another way, and you're not finding harmony together. And so just be aware of that it could be a challenge for you to avoid conflict during that time period, during the Gemini new moon and, through the 15th. Wait till after the 16th to perhaps negotiate something that you need to negotiate. Would be a better strategy with these energies. Then we have Father's Day on the 17th, and in the States we have Father's Day on June 17th. And so happy Father's Day for all you fathers out there, all you dads. And then Neptune takes his turn to reverse on the 18th, but that's not, that's a subtle energy. That's not one that's going to be like, whoa. And then the sun will harmonize with Uranus on the 23rd, and this is really good. Oh, I forgot to mention, happy birthday, Cancer! The sun enters Cancer on the 21st, and we have solstice that day. Whew. And then it's sextile Uranus, because Uranus is in Taurus now, which is great news. So now you're in your birthday cycle. Now it's all about you. And Uranus is empowering you to make creative changes in your life. And this is good news. This is awesome news, actually. Having Uranus in harmony with the sun, just invites opportunities and expansion and creativity, creative change that's very positive in your life. Now Mars is going to take his turn to retrograde June 26th through August 27th. So if you find that you have too many irons in the fire, this could be, a challenge where your carefully laid plans run into problems. And that's one of the messages in here, this month is about, slowing down and taking our time, healing our bodies. Really important with this energy, because Mars is the planet of action, energy, passion, and desire. And it's interesting because he's in the area of power with you. Personal power, how you own your power, hidden power, sexual power, asserting your will in the world. And with Mars there, it's like you're going to want to stick to your guns. That's why it's important that you are aware of how to, get what you want without giving up. Giving up, oh, well, I'll just agree so that I can avoid conflict. As I know, Cancers don't like conflict, but I don't know, this month you might surprise all of us. And especially with Mars in this area too, that you're willing to fight. You're willing to stand up for what you want and what you believe in. And that's good. I mean, that's appropriate. We just don't want, bad feelings with a loved one or someone, where it lingers and makes things uncomfortable. So it'll be unique for each one of you, because each one of you are on your own unique life path destiny, and it will be unique for each one of you as to how this initiation comes in. And remember that Saturn is the tester. Saturn is the one that tests us. And for you, he's testing you in the area of confrontations with others. But it's about you owning that power and owning your own authority, so that when others challenge you, it's to make you even more clear of what you know about yourself. It's to make you even more strong within yourself, strong within what you're doing, strong within where you're going. And that's what it's about, because you're getting somewhere. Saturn is climbing to the top of the chart, which means if you're ruffling feathers, or if you're finding that others are challenging you, it's because you're accomplishing things, you're getting things done, you're making things happen. And that's good news. So it's actually a compliment, because if you weren't doing anything, there would be nothing to confront. But because you're making things happen, because you're accomplishing so much, it can ruffle the feathers of others. Now, the Capricorn full moon, we've got Saturn with the moon now. So the moon is with Saturn, opposing the sun in Cancer on the 28th. So this is a message from Saturn, is to slow down, don't be in a hurry, take your time, heal your body, heal your heart, heal what needs healing. Chiron is involved in this full moon. Chiron is in Aries now, and he's making a powerful T-square to the sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn. So, if there's any pain that comes up or hurt or past hurt that you're remembering and recalling, heal it. I think the universe is flushing this out in all of us so that we heal. We heal our heart. We heal our bodies. We heal our mind. We heal our soul. And this is a good time for you to do it, is to heal what needs healing. And what needs healing for you. And, with Saturn there, he also points out, where you're out of balance. Are you too focused on relationship at the expense of your career or your money or your goals? Are you too focused on your goals or your career at the expense of your health, at the expense of your personal life? So Saturn is pointing this out to you, showing you where there could be an imbalance in your life. And that's why it's, slow down, don't be in a hurry, take a time out, rest and recharge your batteries, move more slowly and deliberately. Whatever pain comes up, let it come up, let it go out. Don't be attached to it. Don't be attached. And definitely, Miguel Ruiz, the Four Agreements, is a great month to practice it for all of us. Take nothing personal. What anybody says or does has nothing to do with you. It's a projection of their reality, their dream. That's really important with these energies, is to, don't personalize the pain. Don't personalize what others are saying or doing. Practice detachment. Practice letting things go, and do a ritual. I like going down to the ocean or to anywhere there's water, river, ocean, lake. If there's something about the water, how it cleanses us, and you can give it to the water. Just let it go. Take a shower. Take a bubble bath. And just watch it just wash away, and then visualize yourself being filled with energy and light. And then you'll feel recharged and energized and feel good. And that's the goal, is that you feel good and that you feel good now. So don't get caught up in other people's drama. Don't get caught up in the drama, because it could be stirred at this Capricorn full moon with Chiron in there and Saturn in there, that we could find that people are just hypersensitive and reacting and taking things the wrong way, instead of seeing the bigger picture and letting things just, roll off your back. Yeah. Now with Mars in that area of your partner's money, other people's money, finances, I am starting my new academy on May 30th. It's called, the masterclass is called The Wealthy Goddess, and it's all about empowering you financially, empowering you personally, empowering and growing you, and growing your business, growing your life. And with Mars retrograde, it's a perfect time to be in school, because when he's moving back, this is the time to work on ourselves and work on strategy and work on, gaining new information and using that new information in our lives. And so it would be a wonderful time for you to enroll in the academy and learn how to be the wealthy goddess. It's all there for you. You have Venus in Leo, and then Mercury moves into Leo on the 29th. And Leo rules your money, your resources, your finances, which are improving. And so, it's like you're doing really well. It's just like there's some areas in here where you just got to watch, like the minefields out there, like there could be one at the Gemini new moon. And, then at the end of the month, at the Capricorn full moon, you could find that you're feeling, emotional, and that's a sign from the universe to slow down, rest, recharge. Don't be in a hurry. Now that Mars is retrograding, it's not a time to be in a hurry for anything or push, or, got to get it done yesterday. You don't need to. No, it's really good to take our time. And, Cancer rules nourishment. It's the mother, it's the womb, it is the home. It's about nourishing you and nurturing you, and the heart and the head being one. And we want to, use our words to heal each other, to empower each other. And that is, the best strategy. And you have no control over what other people do. With Saturn in that area, we find that people can be difficult. There are people in our lives that they're just going to be difficult no matter what we do. That's who they are. And that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to take good care of you and make sure that you're achieving your dreams, you're achieving your prosperity, and then you're role modeling that success to others. Making the most of yourself is why you're here. Not sacrificing yourself for others, but making the most of yourself. And that is your contribution to the world, to family, and so on. Now, for those of you open for love, absolutely. You have Jupiter in that area for most of this year. And he's in harmony with Neptune. And he's in harmony, they're in harmony with your planets and Cancer. So you're in that gorgeous grand water trine. And that can be a soulmate. That can be, someone that is just right for you, sent from above. So you don't want to be so busy that you don't have time for a personal life. You don't want to be so busy that you don't have time to, meet someone new or be available to someone new. So make sure you're scheduling that time for you so that he or she can find you. For those of you coupled, that trine is absolutely beautiful, especially that first weekend in June. Great for you to get away, with your partner. Oh my goodness, great weekend to get away. It'll be a memorable weekend because it's just going to be so pleasant and easygoing and spiritual. And, you are being tested with Saturn in that area of relationship. Are you in the right relationship? Are there red flags? Are you, stepping over things? Or, what needs to change in the relationship? Where is it out of balance? Who's doing, most of the work in the relationship? It needs to be 50-50, right? It needs to be where both people are working on the relationship. Both people are working to make it harmonious. Both people are working to improve it and make it better. And so Saturn is bringing that to light for you to look at, where, there needs to be better communication or better understanding, consideration, responsibility, making sure that your partner is owning their responsibility in the relationship, you're owning yours, and so on. But you're going to have, the next 2 years to work on that. So, you'll have plenty of time to work on the relationship and create that harmony for the both of you. Now, I'm not seeing any challenges to the career, and the focus right now is on you, and it will be more about you next month as well, and the eclipses start next month. So you're getting your first eclipse. The first eclipse that we get is the solar eclipse, and it's in Cancer. So now we're in eclipse season with you. And so you can see there are big changes on the horizon with you. And especially when it's in our own sign, it really does change us. And so, but change is good, because they only take what's obsolete. They don't take what's right for you or what's good for you or what is evolving you and growing you. And it's all about growing you. So, this is a good month for you to rest, recharge your batteries, get ready for that new moon that's coming in July in Cancer, which is a solar eclipse. It's a partial solar eclipse, but it's still a solar eclipse. And it's all about, new starts for you, new beginnings. And you're already feeling some of that here in June. You're already feeling it. You can, I'm intuiting, you guys, that you're feeling it now. Like you're just like, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the change coming. I'm feeling what I need to change and how it's going to grow me and how it's going to change me. And it's good. It's exciting. So there is a really big focus on Cancers this month and your birthday month, even more so. But this month too, because as we go into the month, Mercury goes into Cancer. Venus was already in Cancer as we entered the month, and then the Sun is in Cancer. Your spotlight's on you, and it's only going to be bigger next month. And so make sure you're nourishing you, nurturing you, get plenty of rest, taking good care of you, and not trying to do too many things, not too many irons in the fire, because it could be overwhelmed, and that doesn't work either. So it's amazing though what's happening. It's growth. And even with myself going through all this growth and change, growth can sometimes feel overwhelming and painful because it's real. It's like giving birth. It's real and it's powerful and it's happening, but it's exciting too because you've got Neptune trining you, you've got Jupiter trining you, you've got all this positive energy from the universe supporting you. Go Cancer, you can do it. We want to see you win. So the universe has your back. I have your back. You can do this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus-ing my videos. Cancer, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So I'm launching my new academy on May 30th. I'm doing a live event, and I have this amazing course, The Wealthy Goddess. It's all about empowering you because you are the goddess, except for the guys, you guys are gods. And I want for you to be the wealthy goddess. I want for you to feel your power and to own that power, to use that power, especially with Mars in that area. And so I would love to see you there. The links are below. And until next time, Cancer! Take a time out, rest and recharge. Get ready for action.